Right guys, so I stopped the video last time because I thought it was a perfect time to start a new one. And that way we keep the video semi short, not like an hour long video, like 50 minutes, 40 minutes. I like to keep them around 30 minutes. Sometimes I go 40 because like time is catching up to me. Fucking PS5 is about to come out. So, anyways, end of the world. That's our new mission right here. Ahmed is leaving the city with the 5 missile keys. Catching before he escapes. Oh hell yeah. I'm catching those things, bro. Kill 20 guards. Alright.
We are close. Keep steady.
Why did I bring Sophia into
Come to see me off.
Oh, I don't know how to use it. Remember, I gotta stay away from the rock. Without me. I think I'll wreck them. Okay, I'm gonna wreck this guy right here. Right. That went perfectly. Right, bro. So how many did I kill so far?
Hold on. Hang on, Sophia.
Look out!
And only the
Ezio!
only the
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
This
Hold on.
as good as this one
Obviously.
throughout the whole game. Like I can hear the dialogue pretty fine now. Like usually I hear the dialogue, but the action, the gunshot, they're way louder. But here it's like really nice. Oh shit.
Va bene! I am all right.
Soldiers, up ahead.
I see them.
You're gonna die now. Put him double kill. Yeah, this is so epic. Oh shit, I got lucky.
Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be
I
careful.
know.
Steel yourself, Sophia. More soldiers.
I love it. Made up. So, gotta try the new option that we got. Oh shit, I can do it. Got lucky right there.
Faster.
I don't know how to get those guys that are. Oh, got him. Epic.
Out of the road. What are you doing?
Get grabbed, you bitch.
Keeping us on track.
You got me messed up, man.
Oh my! Please move!
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
No. Come on. I am trying to grab one of these things. Are you fucking... Oh shit.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Oh. Dude, I can't grab this guy. Alright, so I completed the challenge, so now I can rest easy knowing that I did. Okay, I fucked this shit got me fucked up. She about to die, bro. Yo, stop.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm supposed to block. Fucking bitch. Yo, how far are we falling? Got Paris. Oh, what a little bit. Oh, how convenient. The keys landed right next to me.
So
If I was
what now,
Ezio, I would
Ezio?
open it.
How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
You better have the keys in here, bro. You better remember that the guy with the bomb?
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please! Ah!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
That was one epic mission. Alright, so I'm guessing we finished sequence 8 and we're on to the last one, which was the 9. But that was only 8 with them.
Bill, good to see you. Listen,
Oh, shit.
we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Here it comes.
What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
What are you doing?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this.
I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
You know what? Thank God I actually did those things, because
I write these lines with a steady
doesn't look like
hand
we can go
and a
back.
light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to get inside this place. Over here. I wonder, is it taken over by Templars or other assassins here, or is it abandoned? Oh shit, he's here? Ezio and Sophia have arrived at the Messiah after many weeks of travel. Time to open the library.
Come, we
Oh
must
boy.
Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance, and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
She knows where to go more than I. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to go this way. I thought we were supposed to go up the stairs.
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. The end of the road.
This is so epic, bro.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
It looks like... Wait a moment. I'm confused. I think I gotta connect the ones that are not connected. Okay, this thing does not go here. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm going crazy. Okay, I think I figured out one of them. This one was here. Alright, those are perfect. Now this one. That one does not go here. It can go here. Alright. This one must go here. Nope. Yeah. Yo, what the fuck? How about here? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here because that's the closest one. Holy shit, I'm gonna be here for a while. Wait a minute, I think I found the one for this one. No.
Those diagrams look like constellations, Ezio. Capricorn, the Eagle, the Sagittarius. Perhaps the keys belong to one of them.
Alright. Can I pick them back? Because... I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing. Got a feeling this goes here. For sure. It makes sense. Now this one. There. Holy fuck. Okay, this one might go here. Perfect. And now where the hell did this one go? Got it.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Is she coming? She ain't coming. Oh. Library. Very spooky. No, that's our tower right there. And there's many more chairs waiting for arrival. Probably sitting right next to him.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
We got a flashback, you know.
seen to my books?
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
That firework had to ruin it. Man, that's a...
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
There's something behind the chair I want to check before I sit down. Possibly never get up again.
What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is
me
my
to
duty,
come here
Maria.
This is so badass.
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Wait, so how did we find the apple before? Because we've used it before. I mean, did I miss something? I'm such an idiot. So I just sit here and starve. Alright. The apple.
Another artifact.
Oh, it's another one. Okay.
No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Desmond was touched by Ezio. How badass is that?
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended. The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, And when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
Holy shit. That's some wild stuff. Interesting. Alright guys, I'm not able to skip this, so resume. Yeah, I cannot skip it. So I'm not able to see if there's more things to do. I don't know if there's gonna be more videos, but if anything, if there's more videos, they're gonna be coming. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. If there's no revelation, then there might be a review of the game, because I want to make reviews. Like, if I play a game, I want to review it, you know? And yeah, we're gonna be going to Assassin's Creed 3. Can't wait for it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Hello? Ezio, you old snake. You walked right past me.
Forgive me, Sophia, I did not notice. What are you doing in Galata?
Making some deliveries. Is this where you stay?
Si. It is a kind of school.
What is taught here?
Come this way. I want to show you something. I have been stocking the library here with rare books. A good start, no?
Ah, these are all so beautiful. And such diversity. So are these men and women your students?
In a way, yes.
Well, if they ever need a literature scholar, give them my name. In a pinch, I am a pretty good teacher.
If they find the time to read, I certainly will.
Oh, Chaucer. Bellissimo.